Hi guys, outside is so beautiful. I had to sit out here to get some work done. I just want to mention something to you guys. So, in the spirit last night, God was showing me. He showed me this big flower pot, and it's not a flower pot, like a plant pot. Okay, and there was a plant growing out of it. It was a healthy plant, and then he showed me, someone pouring something in the plant. It looked almost like it was like a white substance, like a bunch of tiny white balls, almost like eggs, but they were very small. You know those little plastic, okay, let me explain it better. Do you know those packages that come in, like when you buy stuff online and it says do not eat, and it has those little tiny gel balls in it, those hard gel balls? They were small like those, but they were white, right? I know some of those packages, they're clear, but it's like somebody was pouring those little gel balls that were white in the plant, on top of the plant soil. And then there was another person that came and poured something else on the plant soil, and both of these things were contaminated. You know how the plants, when they're dying, when they don't have water, they don't have sun, they will turn like a shade, go from green to like turn like a shade of yellow right before they die. So it was like the plant was changing colors and going from green to like yellow. Then I saw the Holy Spirit show me that someone come and take away the little gel balls and that other little substance that they put in there. And someone took a whole bunch of it away. And once it was taken away, the plant was continuing to grow, but the yellowness was fading away and the plant was slowly going back to being green. Okay. And when I noticed that the plant was slowly going back to being green, he also mentioned to me, this is the plant. This plant is going to grow. But in order for the plant to continue growing healthy, all the stuff has to be removed. So yeah, there was some of the stuff removed, but there was still a little bit lingering in there. And it wasn't completely all the way gone, but the amount that was removed was able to help the plant grow back to its normal state, even though it wasn't 100% fully green. The reason why he showed me that in the spirit, because he was using that as an analogy, how when we are growing through him, we are going to have encounters with many types of people. And just because we are walking with Christ, and we are, we have learned a lot, and we have grown, and we are plants, his plants that he's watering, it does not mean that we're not going to have encounters with people who are going to come in and put a pause on our growth. And it doesn't mean that we are, we're not going to have encounters where people come in and try to stop our growth, right? Like pause and then stop. So what happens is God usually comes in and he starts removing all that's contaminated around us. And sometimes we still have certain things that are lingering that still need to be cleaned up, as to why we are not completely green yet, and he used that as an analogy to let us know that there's some things that he's still cleaning up in our lives that's going to help us get back to our original state of growing and continuing to be green and not being yellow. Remember, the plant turned yellow once someone poured something that was contaminated into the soil. It's like we're consistently growing and we're doing amazing. Oh, look at this bee. It's like we're growing and we're doing amazing. And, okay, it's gone. And, do you see what I mean? The bee just came through, but it didn't sting me. That's so funny. So it's like we're growing and we're green. And then the haters come in, the devil sends people in, and we get distracted and we think that they are good for us and they don't mean us any well. They don't like us. They may be plotting against us. And because of the attacks we go through, it's like our plant will go from like being green and there'll be a couple leaves of our plant that's turning yellow. You get what I'm saying? And it's almost like God will come in and start either clipping away the yellow plants so we can continue growing green, or he'll remove whatever is contaminating us, and he'll continue to give us water and sunlight so we can go back to our original state of growing healthy and being green, right? God is removing every single thing that is still lingering in your life. Notice I say still lingering, which means that there's things that were already removed, but there's some things that are still lingering that God is removing. And this is why he said, do not be surprised, if you go through any sorts of betrayal, or if you feel like you've been deceived in any way, because he has to remove every single thing that is lingering around us, and that might, it might look like betrayal before it's actually removed from us, because it's better to know than to not know. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, right now he's removing anything that is lingering, that is pausing our growth, stopping our growth, or trying to deteriorate us completely from his plans for our life. Okay, so I want to give you guys this confirmation. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.